I'm speaking with Kevin Nugent, forecast meteorologist at Barron Weather, about his insights into winter weather and how to best prepare for an impending winter storm. Kevin, can you start off by giving us a brief summary of what you think the 4 most important things to know about winter weather are?
I think the 4 most important things about winter weather are location, topography, the timing, and the pacing of the event. Knowing your location is very important because it determines the number of winter weather events you have. If your location's in the southern U.S., you may have 1 or 2 events a year. However, if you're in the northern U.S., you likely have 1 to 2 events every week. I think topography is a very important thing to know about winter weather. Subtle features such as mountains or lakes can cause microclimates, and these can have impacts on how a winter weather system is going to affect your area. Timing of an event is very important. Knowing the specific time when an event's going to start, whether it's at night, whether it's during the day. Is the event going to start around rush hour? Very important pieces to the puzzle when determining the effects a winter storm may have on your area. Knowing the pacing of a winter weather event is key as well. Knowing the rate at which precipitation is going to occur can have dramatic differences on the winter weather event.
Can you go into a little more detail on how these 4 key aspects of winter weather safety relate to Barron technology?
The first one is location. Location is very important, as we discussed earlier. Through Barron ThreatNet, it's very easy to find your location. It's very easy to set alerts for your location and also look at weather model forecast for now up to the next 48 hours. With Barron ThreatNet, you can look at topography, lakes, mountains around your area so that you can get a good sense of where your location is and when it's going to be impacted by winter weather. The next important aspect is timing, and Barron ThreatNet can help you out quite a bit in terms of timing. We offer forecast models which show precipitation type, precipitation accumulation, and snow accumulation. So you can take a look at this 48-hour forecast and use it to determine when your area is going to begin to see winter weather enter into your area. There's also pacing, and there's many aspects to Barron ThreatNet that can help you determine the pace of a storm. We have current road conditions that will show whether roads in your area are going from wet to icy or wet to snow covered. We also have forecasted road weather so that you can determine when roads are going to go from wet to icy or wet to snow covered in the future. So you can use this pavement model and determine in 18 to 24 hours, we're going to see our roads go from slippery to icy, and that can help you better prepare for the winter weather event that's upcoming. We also have local storm reports, and local storm reports kind of gives you like a ground truth to what's occurring within a storm. So you can use these local storm reports and see what has already occurred with the storm and kind of predict what kind of conditions you can expect for your area.
Are there any other weather intelligence technologies out there that target aiding in winter weather preparation? How do these technologies compare with Barron's?
Yeah, there are several other weather technologies that are out there. Ones that come to mind are the Weather Channel or Weather Underground. However, having used Barron ThreatNet for many years, there's many reasons that I think Barron ThreatNet is the best tool that is available to the public. Some of the reasons include our alerting capabilities, because we have the ability to set locations at very specific points that the user can define. They can receive alerts for all National Weather Service watches and warnings, whether it be for severe weather, for winter weather, for specific locations. And we also have our proximity alerts, which gives users kind of a heads up if rain is approaching their area or wintry mix is approaching their area, or if snow is approaching their area. We also have exclusive road weather conditions, so we can determine what kind of precipitation is falling in a location and what impacts that's having on the road. Having looked at this for many years, I've found that it's very accurate, it's very precise, the resolution is very high, and it's very good at determining what road conditions are, whether they be just slippery and wet, whether they be icy or snow covered. The street level mapping within Barron ThreatNet is superior. You can look at very localized, almost down to the subdivision in terms of the street level mapping. We also have high resolution data products. Many of our radars are 1/4 kilometer resolution, and our forecast models are some of the higher resolution that is available to the public. Another reason why Barron is better is through our mobile applications. We have a companion app that goes along with Barron ThreatNet, and it shows high-res radar data which a user can use to determine when severe weather, whether it be winter weather or thunderstorms, is approaching their area.
Do you have anything else you'd like to talk about regarding the importance of understanding winter weather? Anything you think people need to know about winter weather that we haven't yet covered today?
Yeah, there's a few things I'd like to go over quickly. The first one is National Weather Service language, specifically the difference between watches and warnings. Watches will be issued first. Many times these are issued 1 to 2 days in advance. As an event approaches, gets nearer in time, that's when the National Weather Service will upgrade to a warning. It's also very important to know that depending on where your location is in the US and depending on how many winter events you get, there's different criteria. So areas in the south may be under a winter storm warning if there's an inch of snow, but in northern areas in the mountains, it may take as much as a foot of snow for a warning to be issued. So it's very important to know criteria and to know that watches come before warnings. A final thing I'd like to cover is the importance of developing a plan. You can use forecast data to determine when an event's going to happen, how severe the event is going to be. And based off that information, you need to develop a plan so that you are prepared for the winter weather event.
Thanks so much, Kevin, for sharing your insights into this relevant public safety matter. For more information about Barron and its critical weather intelligence offerings, visit www.barronweather.com.